So, are you ready to move into a home now and you're interested in rent to own programs? Well, stick around. I am going to show you how you can get into a move in ready rent to own home now. Hey everyone, my name is Gia Felder and I'm an associate broker realtor here in the Metro Atlanta area. I service Metro Atlanta outside the perimeter on the east side. And today I want to talk to you about rent to own programs where you are able to get into a home now, not later, but now. So in this video, we're going to talk about Divvy Homes. Now, stick around because at the end, I'm going to show you several homes that are available now that I think will make great options for you if you're interested. Now, before we move into those homes and discuss those homes, I want to give you the lay of the land and talk about really quickly who is Divvy and what their program entails, because that is going to help prepare you when we walk through those homes and I give you the pricing of the homes. So, who is Divvy? Divvy Homes is a company that's based out of California, and they offer a modern and a unique take on rent to own programs. And the intent is to help home buyers or potential home buyers to purchase if they're not ready for traditional financing or for other reasons that is specific to them. This program is very good and often targets. So, who is Divvy Homes? So, Divvy Homes is a company that's actually based out of California. They're in many markets, but they are definitely in the Atlanta market. It's actually one of their first markets. And they offer a unique rent to own program. And the intent is to help the home buyers save. So, it helps those who cannot get traditional financing, or it could be for other reasons. A lot of the clients that gravitate to this program that we've seen are those that are out of the area that are looking to move into the area where a home is, and they would rather go the rent to own route than simply renting. Now, the process is pretty simple. You complete the application, then you get fully approved. Once you're approved, you go find a home with an agent. And once you find the home, you submit that to Divvy. They buy the home and you pay rent until you are ready to purchase or buy back that home. The length of Divvy's program is 3 years. So let's talk really quickly about the financial component. There's two big components, and it's the down payment and your rent payment. So your down payment is 2%. Now, there is an option that allows you to only bring in 1% down, but that is for someone who has a higher credit score. And quite frankly, you probably should be getting traditional financing. So the next component is rent payment, and that is also broken up into two different components. 75% is the going market rate. 25% is your savings equity component. Remember, the point of Divvy's program is to help clients save towards the purchase of a home. Your down payment and your savings equity is yours. You don't lose it. It is there when you are ready to purchase or buy back that home. Now, Divvy gives you two options. Of course, again, you can purchase that home at any time during the 3-year program, or you can cash out your savings equity and walk away. Now, Divvy does not give you back your 2% down payment because they charge that as a remarketing fee to get that home ready again for someone else to purchase. So I mentioned the process, but I want you to know that things have changed a little bit. So instead of going out on the market to purchase a home, we have found that the better option with rent to own programs, particularly with Divvy, is to purchase their move-in ready homes. Just to give you an idea of what's been happening is with the crazy market that happened in years past, most of these companies have really overextended themselves. And so now they have changed tactics. And instead of offering either full list price or just under list price, they are really lowballing sellers, and sellers are just not going for it. So what we've found is that most of those lease purchase companies are just not purchasing in the markets anymore. Now, Divvy still is willing to, but they are also following the same method of offering very, very low. And this, you were talking $50,000 to $70,000 below list price. So Divvy has a different area, and that is their move-in ready homes. They're called Divvy Homes, and these are homes where previous clients were in and decided not to move forward with purchasing the home. Now, there are several homes throughout Metro Atlanta. They come on the market for availability, and just as quickly they can get swooped up. The great thing about it is that you can move in as little as 10 days, which is unheard of. Now, you still need to go through the Divvy approval process, but once you do that, you are the only one that has access to these homes. They are off market, so they are not available for anyone else to purchase. Now, if you also decide that you do not want to move forward with purchasing a Divvy home, Divvy is going to charge you a 2% remarketing fee. And I mentioned that before. And that is to get the home ready again for someone else to purchase. So I want to walk through really quickly the 3 savings plans that are going to be featured when we walk through the homes that are available. The first one is the one I think that is the best one, and that is the 2-2 flex. You have to have a 600 or more credit score, FICO credit score. You have a down payment of 2%, and your savings bill is also 2%. This just means that you make your 2% down payment, and then there's no savings equity component to your rent. Now, this is the lowest rent that you will have to pay in this particular program. You do have the option each month to save, but it is not required. They definitely recommend 5%. You can go up to 10%, and those 2 percentages are part of the next savings plans. So the other 2 savings plans are the 2.5 and the 2.10. As you can see, pretty simple to understand. The 2.5 is a savings build up to 5%, and the 2.10 has a savings build of up to 10%. For the 2.5, you also have to have a 600 or more FICO credit score. For the 2.10, you can be approved with as low of a score as 550. Now, I do want to caution you because this is something that deters a lot of clients when they come in with an approval with a score under 590. The debt to income that Divvy allows is only up to 33%. What this usually means is that when they get their budget, it is super, super low because most people, unfortunately, have a higher debt to income than 33%. So they think it's a scam and they don't want to move forward, but that's not really what it is. It's just that Divvy does not allow a high debt to income. Another thing I want to talk about is the FICO, the credit scores. They are a FICO score. These are the scores that are also recognized by the mortgage lenders, which is a good thing. If you're looking at Credit Karma or Credit Sesame, those are Vantage scores and they are not the same thing. So you definitely want to make sure that you grab your FICO scores. Now, the last thing I want to talk about really quickly is really just to reiterate the fact that you can walk away whenever you need to as well. So just like the previous client, you can too. Again, if you do, there is a 2% remarketing fee that Divvy charges, which is equivalent to your 2% down payment. So now it's time to show you the homes that I think are the really good options for you to consider if you are interested in a lease purchase rent to own program. Now, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the homes. If there's pictures available, I'm going to walk you through those really quickly, and then we're going to go through the pricing. And so that's where the information that I talked about the savings plans will come into play. So keep in mind, the information here is based on what was available when the home was originally listed before Divvy purchased the home. So this one is in Snellville. It is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, just over 3,000 square feet. Here are the pictures. I'm going to run through these pretty quickly. Please feel free to pause the video if you need to take a look at the pictures. All right. So the first home I'm going to walk through in detail, kind of give you some additional information. And then the next homes, we're just going to really go over just the highlights. So the purchase price of this home is $415,000. So you have the first one up is your 2-2 flex. It is $34.50 a month. Now you're going to notice that this is going to be the base price for all the plans. Your initial payment is your 2% down, is $8,300. And what I also want to show you is your buyback amounts. We highly encourage you to be ready to purchase within 12 months. If you're not ready to purchase in 12 months, this may not be a good fit, because if you wait any longer, the higher your buyback and the likelihood of the home not appraising just increases even more. We cannot predict the future, and so we don't know how fast the homes will appreciate each year. So to do it pretty quickly is to your advantage. So when we're going through these, I'm only going to focus on the 12-month buyback price. So you have $423,300 for the buyback price. The next one is the 2.5. That is $3,810 a month. Your savings target here, I'm not going to go through these on the next homes, because this is if you're in the program for the entire 3 years, because we're going to focus on purchasing in 12 months. You're not going to have that amount saved up. So the Divvy savings component is $360 in addition to the base rent. Now we have the 210, which is $44.10 a month, and that is an additional $960 a month. We have a home here in Lawrenceville. Now it looks older, but it is in a great community, and I think that it would have great value with a little bit of updates. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, just shy of 1,200 square feet. Here are the pictures. So older home, but it's definitely an opportunity to create some minor cosmetic changes to really increase the value. Purchase price is $295. For the 2.2 flex is $24.15 a month. Your down payment is $5,900, and your buyback price for 12 months is $300,900. For the 2.5 program is $26.75 a month, and that is an additional $260 per month. Your 210 rent is $3,100, and that is with a $685 additional amount for your savings equity. The next home is in Flowery Branch. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It says just shy of 1,200, but I really think that this home probably has more square footage. Here are the pictures. Definitely a newer home, easy to make some updates to increase the value. Purchase price is $325,000. Your 2.2 rent is $2,360, down payment is $6,500, and your buyback is $333,775. For the 2.5 is $2,650, and that is an additional $290 savings equity component. And finally, the 2.10 rent is $3,125, and that is for an additional $765 savings equity. The next home is in McDonough, Georgia, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, just over 3,400 square feet. Older home, but if you can look, they have definitely done some really nice renovations to this home. Purchase price is $525. The 2.2 rent is $4,140. Your buyback is $535,500. Your 2.5 rent is $4,600 with $460 as a savings equity component. And your 2.10 is $553.55, and that's with a $1,215 additional savings equity. This home is in Lithonia. There's not pictures, unfortunately, here, but it's 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,700 square feet. The purchase price is $395,000. Your 2.2 rent is $3,335. Down payment $7,900, and your buyback is $403,650. The 2.5 is $3,680 for rent, and that is with a $345 savings equity component. And finally, your 2.10 is $4,255, and that is with a $920 savings equity component. This home is in Douglasville, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, just over 3,100 square feet. Definitely a newer home. Large yard. $370,000 for the purchase price. For the 2.10 rent is $3,105. Down payment is $7,400, and your buyback is $377,400. For the 2.5 rent is $3,430, and that's with a $325 savings equity. Your 2.10 is $3,965 a month, and that is with an additional $860 savings component. This is also a home in Douglasville, smaller footprint, but thought it would be a really nice opportunity. It looks like there's some updates. There are no pictures. Unfortunately, this is a brand new home just listed. It does show that it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, but doesn't really give too much additional information. $260,000 for the purchase price. Your 2.2 rent is $2,185. Your down payment is $5,200. Your buyback is $265,200. Your 2.5 rent is $2,415, and that is with $230 savings component. And your 2.10 is $2,790, and that is with a $605 savings component. We have a home in Villa Rica, which is close to Douglasville. It is a 5 bedroom, 4 bath home, just over 3,600 square feet. Huge home. Definitely opportunities for some minor cosmetics to really improve the value of the home. Purchase price is $520,000. Your 2.2 flex rent is $3,450. Your down payment is $10,400, and your buyback price is $530,400. Your 2.5 is $3,905, and that's an additional $455 savings component. And then your 2.10 rent is $2,655, and that's with an additional $1,205 in savings in rent for savings component. And then the last home is in Cartersville, far north. Here are the pictures. Definitely some updates that have happened here. 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, just over 3,000 square feet. Purchase price is $320,000. Your 2-2 rent is $2,645. Down payment $6,400, and your rent, your buyback is $327,075. The 2-5 rent is $2,925, and that is with a $280 savings component. Your 2-10 rent is $3,390, and that is with an additional $745 savings component. So that's it. If you are interested in any of those homes, then the path to move forward is to apply, which I can provide that application link for you. Once you're approved, we will immediately set up the showings. Remember, time is of the essence. These homes can go pretty quickly once clients are aware that they are available. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and the content, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I will give you this type of information in addition to educating you and showing you what it's like living outside of Metro Atlanta, outside of the perimeter, on the east side. You'll get videos about different communities. You'll get market updates. You'll get videos about events in the area. You'll get all of that. And in addition to that, you'll get content such as this to let you know what is happening in the real estate market that I feel would help you be successful in buying or selling a home. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.